Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about a single product and really put a spotlight on it. It really doesn't need much attention because people already know it and love it, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. This is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. It is part of their Naked collection. As you know, the first Naked palette was the one that started it all in terms of palettes. It really changed the makeup world. So I wanted to talk about this number 3 because I feel like the number 1 I have, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, but it is discontinued. You can still get the Naked 2 and the Naked 3, and out of those palettes, the Naked 3 is my favorite, and we will get into why. Now this palette, it is $54. You can get it from Ulta.com, Sephora.com, and UrbanDecay.com. $54, not cheap. I do want to admit that. So should you run out and buy it now? No, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you don't have any palettes and you're just like, okay, where do I start? I want something with good quality that will be easy to use, and I want something that I could use every day, I would highly recommend it. Feel free. I do want to say that Ulta does have sales on this product, so when it's on sale, scoop it up. It is an awesome, awesome palette. It does come with 12 shades, ranging from a pale shimmery pink all the way to very dark black matte with red micro glitters. Talk about the packaging. It's a very nice metal packaging. It is very pretty looking, definitely nicer, I think, out of all the other palettes. The only problem is I would prefer a cardboard packaging, not only because I feel like it's probably more biodegradable that way, but also I dropped this palette on my bathroom sink, and with the metal, it just does not absorb shock. So everything, well, most of it broke. So as you can see, some of the shadows have popped out of place, and I completely lost this last one, which is Black Heart. Luckily, I didn't really use that very often, but it's still a very beautiful color, and I paid $54 for it, so kind of want it. But anyway, that is my own piece on it, but it does come with a very nice mirror in the top, and it does have this nice closure here, so it is very stable in terms of that. And it does come with this brush that I'm sure people don't really use, but it is a nice brush. You have this fluffy, oh gross, okay, you see that coming off of there? Alright, I don't use this brush, but as you see, there is a bit of powder kickoff with the eyeshadows, so be aware of that. Yeah, I don't use this brush at all, but it is really pretty. It's really nice. But you know what? I prefer you not to include it in a palette and just make it a little bit cheaper. Maybe, you know, $50, $45, $49, you know, and I think that's kind of where Urban Decay is going with their last palette they came out with, which is Reloaded. It was in the 40s and there was no brush, so that's awesome. Okay, so we'll quickly go over some of these colors. So here we go. So this first one here, this is Strange. It is your neutral pale pink with a matte satin. This is Dust. It's a pale metallic pink with shimmer. And, oh wait a minute. Yes, it's a pale metallic pink shimmer with micro glitter. Burnout is your light pinky peach satin. Limit is a light dusting rose. It's matte. Buzz is metallic rose shimmer with silver micro glitter. Trick is a light metallic pinky copper shimmer with tonal micro sparkle. I do want to warn you, for these two shades here, there is a bit of fallout, and you will want to use your finger or a wet brush, because if you use a dry brush for either of these, it's just glitter and there's no color payoff. So if you use your finger or use a wet brush, it'll work very nicely. This here is Nooner. This is everyone's favorite favorite transition color if they have this palette. It is your medium pinky brown matte. Liar is a medium metallic mauve shimmer. Factory is a pinky brown satin. Mugshot Metallic Taupe Shimmer with Slight Pink Shift. Dark Side is your Deep Taupe Mauve Satin, and Dark Heart, which unfortunately is missing, that is a smoky black matte with a rosy micro sparkle. So as you can see, these shades are beautiful. It is obviously a rose gold kind of feel to it with a little bit of purple, and it is just very beautiful. It is truly a monolid friendly palette. I highly recommend if you have a monolid, and also if you're kind of a neutral medium skin tone, it's going to look beautiful. Though if you're that kind of skin tone, a lot of colors will kind of work. But for me, because I do have kind of a neutral undertone, some eyeshadows just don't show up very nicely. It's not like a wow factor. Like sometimes some colors will show up on someone with fair skin, you're like, wow, gorgeous, and on me it just won't show up. These show up very nicely. I did this eye look with it today. I've worn this while I was in a wedding. I used this makeup on my twin sister. She loved it. It is very beautiful, and it's very flattering on most skin tones. But specifically monolids, it is very much a monolid friendly kind of formula. They're easy to use, easy to blend, but it still allows you to build up color and have that very nice gradual gradient look that I did today. You can smoke it out, and also if you just want a simple easy look that you don't have to work with, like say you picked up the palette and you're like, oh, I want to use it today, but I don't have time to do and play with like a full on look, that's fine. No matter what you do with this palette, it comes out looking beautiful. And you can do a 2-color look, a 1-color look. You can go full on glam, and you will end up with beautiful looks, and it's very quick and easy to use. So I highly recommend it. But yeah, so that's really all I have to say about it. If you see it on sale, pick it up. If you have the money to spend and you really don't have anything like this, I would recommend picking it up. Alright, well thank you so much, and have a great day. If you want to see more videos like this, give this a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of new videos. Alright, have a great day. Thank you.